I grew up listening to Patsy Cline. I sung one of her songs on American Idol, Walking After Midnight, and sung it on the Idol tour this summer. It's one of my favorite songs, and a big Dolly Parton fan. She is like my idol. Everyone has always asked me, have I met her yet? And so I have a little funny story if you want to hear.
Please.
Okay, well, I sort of met her. Like, I was in Nashville in the airport getting ready to fly out, and I was in the bathroom. Well, I was washing my...
She doesn't even need to get to the punchline and I'm laughing.
I know.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
Well, I was in the bathroom. I'd done my thing, and I was washing my hands. I was washing my hands, and I look over to my right, and there is this beautiful blonde, real, like, the tiniest waist I've ever seen. Big rack.
Yeah.
And blonde hair, and she's putting her face on. And, her makeup. I say put your face on.
Sure.
But, and I start shaking, okay? My hands, I'm like washing my hands for 10 minutes, looking at her reflection in the mirror, trying to make sure that it's her. I was so speechless. It's the first time I've ever, not knew what to say, And I was lost for words. Because, how do you walk up to Dolly Parton, in the bathroom? So, and I got to thinking, I was trying to convince myself that it wasn't her. So I was like, if this is really Dolly Parton, everyone in the Nashville airport is going to be in the women's bathroom right now, So I was like, it's not her, it's not her. So I turned around and walked out. I got halfway down to my gate, and I was like, if that's Dolly Parton, I didn't say something to her, I'm going to hate myself forever. So I turned around and ran back in the bathroom, and she was still standing there putting her lips on. And I was like, excuse me, ma'am. And she looked at me, and she smiled, and I was like, sold. I knew it was her. And I said, you're Dolly Parton. And I was like, are you Dolly Parton? And she says, no, sweetheart. And I said, really? And she says, my name's Sandra. And I said, are you sure? I was so convinced.
Are you sure you're
And
Sandra?
I was still not convinced. So she gave me a business card. She's a Dolly Parton impersonator. She was getting ready to fly back to Vegas. And I was like, well, I had to ask, because if you'd have been Dolly and I didn't say anything to you, I'd have hated myself forever.